All right, hey,
Hi.
what's up? All right, so you'll notice we're in a different hotel because we eventually left Las Vegas today. We had a 1 hour delay on the tarmac, so that was fine. Um,
Yeah. We
Plane
had
kind
our
of felt
first
like it was
adventure
cooking.
flying Southwest. Do not recommend.
I I have to say the well, pick a seat, put your bags wherever there's a
Yeah.
spot, then go to the back of the plane. This is an interesting strategy they had going there. So,
I don't
um,
understand why.
and I had paid so that we got an earlier seat, which I'm glad for.
Like we got an earlier
Yeah,
number
but you're still not
because
assigned a
you
seat.
line up in numerical order.
So we get onto the plane. I'm kind of like, okay, where do we sit? They're like, wherever you'd like. Ah, is
Okay.
this a plane? Like it just. And so by the time you get to the last, I'd say 10 people,
Oh, it was way
it's a
before
crap
10
show. It's
people.
an absolute crap show. It takes so much longer to get the plane loaded. So it takes forever to get the plane loaded. And then we start taxiing. And how many times did we start taxiing and stop? Like at least six.
It was a few times because you could feel like you hear the jets. My ears are really, really sensitive
So
to
they
pressure.
pressurized the captain,
They
the
did it a
cabin,
few
what, three times?
Oh, it was awful.
There's
I was
three
like,
times they
there's my
pressed.
ears.
And then the captain comes on, yeah, so they've grounded us. And I'm like, oh, crap. My first thought was, so we're not getting out. I thought we were going to taxi back.
Because they told us they didn't know when or how long it would be. I forget how he worded it.
Yeah, there's weather
we
and they've
can't
grounded
leave.
us. And he seemed
We
kind
don't
of,
know how long.
he seemed ticked off about it too. He's like, yeah, and there's flights still going. I don't know. They're still leaving. And I was like, okay, so the pilot's angry. Of course, before we took off, the flight attendant told us that it was that the pilot and the co-pilot were father and son. And my sense of humor being where it is, I picture like a little 7-year-old because it's bring your kid to work day. So I'm picturing a little kid with this giant man-sized hat sitting there pushing buttons. And so, and then we can't take off. And then when we do, he's like, well, we're not going to reach cruising altitude because of the weather all the way to Anaheim. And then because I paid for the upgrade, we were supposed to get a free drink. And then the flight attendants never came down the aisle because we went through a lot of turbulence.
A lot.
And so that was scary.
It felt like this was.
It was
like
just constant.
Warming us up for being on rides at Disneyland.
It was constant, and when you look out the window and all you see is cloud, and it's just bouncing, and it's like, this isn't fun. This is not fun, and I could really use that drink right now. I could really, like, if the flight attendants can't get out of the seat, just take the drinks and just start flinging them back. Just what would everybody like? Okay, well, you're all getting a Budler, you're all getting a Miller, you're all getting whatever, and just start flinging cans. I would be fine with that. I don't even drink beer. I wouldn't care. In that instance, just for the turbulence alone, yeah, I would like to be drunk, please. So we finally came in.
That would be an awful start to.
We were
going to Disneyland.
We were 80. I think we were like 80 minutes late of when we were supposed to be here. Because it took a while to get to the terminal when we did land.
And since we were out on the tarmac, we didn't have Wi-Fi, so we couldn't message our driver for pickup. So just crossing our fingers, hoping that they looked at the flight info.
Yeah.
Which said it was on time when we got on the plane.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Luckily, she did.
So I don't know if Las Vegas got rain today, but certainly there were rain clouds, stormy, tall rain clouds all the way around the city. I did what I could to get you guys some water. I don't know if it worked or not, but that was.
Isn't that the first trip to Vegas that it hasn't actually rained while we were there?
Yeah, because we always come in on monsoon season, so usually while we're there, there's some massive rain that hits. And it's always fun for us because we do enjoy rain a little bit, especially when it's 38 degrees out. Please rain. But yeah, and then so we finally get into Anaheim. We got to our hotel. We're in the Grand Californian, and the service level here is fantastic. I did want to say the service in Las Vegas seems to go this way. They love to invite you in. They love to welcome you to the hotel. They are very gracious the whole time you're there. But if you want an Uber to pick you up when you leave,
as soon as you're leaving, okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Yeah, if you want the Uber to pick you up, what you have to do is go down 3 flights of stairs,
pick your bags
head
up
6
over
blocks
here.
that way, and if you could go 2 lefts around, in fact, screw off to Henderson. Tell them to pick you up in Henderson. We don't want that trash around here. Thanks. It's really...
Well, so we got out of our room early because that's what we do. And so we just kind of wandered around a bit. So we took our bags down to the bell desk. And so we go and pick up the bell desk, get an Uber, and ask for the Uber to come by the bell desk.
Which was one of the options on Uber.
And he told me, the guy at the bell desk told me, cancel your Uber, you can't be picked up here. Okay, where do I get picked up? On the other side of the hotel.
Go downstairs. Downstairs to where the Jewel is. And you can't miss it. It's like, I don't want to go all that. I don't want to go down an escalator with all my bags. He's supposed to meet us here. And so our driver met us at the back, but at the back we had people telling us, yeah, the Uber can't pick you up here either.
You need to move. But the Uber driver said that a lot of the hotels are like that, and some are even worse.
Yeah. Yeah, he was talking about Caesars. He said Caesars is absolutely awful. I think it was it the Flamingo?
MGM Grand.
MGM Grand is terrible with Ubers too. So it definitely seems like, you know, it's not dissimilar to how if you are at a strip club and you tell a stripper I'm out of money, she stops talking to you. There's sort of that entire feeling with the city of Las Vegas that they're really nice, but as soon as you say, yeah, no. All right, well, you're dead to us.
Done spending
so off that direction you go and see you later. It's just, with one of them you expect it, with the other, maybe not. I'll let you guys decide which one you expect it with. But the answer is, it's not the hotel. That was so at least the Grand Californian we've had good service. We got into the park. She rode her favorite ride 3 times. She got her vampire teddy shoulder.
I was so excited. I love the vampire teddy, so that's really awesome that they have him as he's a little magnetic.
We went on Star Tours twice.
Yep.
We did Smuggler's Run once. We went on the Nemo ride once. Do not go on the Finding Nemo ride when you're tired. Don't go on it when you're tired at night, really tired. Because it's very serene.
That's
very
when
slow.
I realized that it was 10 o'clock.
And if you sit down, you realize, wow, I've done a lot of walking today, and I'm kind of ready for bed.
We've been up since 6 o'clock.
I'm kind of ready for bed, and so that kicks in. Your brain goes, yeah, it's time. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we went through that. But yeah, what other rides did we do today?
I think that's all the rides that we did.
Smugglers was fun.
We didn't do a ton of rides because it's Sunday. There's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
There should be a bit less people the rest of the week.
We did see the end of the fireworks. Well, I think we saw like 2/3 of the fireworks.
Of it. We didn't originally intend even going in the park today because we were flying in. But Haunted Mansion is closed starting tomorrow for them switching over to holiday.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
So, we went in today just so that we could go on Haunted Mansion, which I have never seen non-Christmas, and Shannon has never been on at all because not past 2 times. The 2 times that we've gone, it's been closed. So.
Only the 3rd time in my life I've been to Disneyland. So
right.
Yvonne might have been skipping on her way into the park.
I totally did.
She might have been grinning the whole time.
Yeah. I wore my ears all through the airports in Vegas and here.
So Southwest tried to ruin our mood today, but it did not work. I will not fly Southwest again.
No.
I'm gonna pay the extra money and make sure I have a seat.
And we can put our bags on the plane.
Yeah. Did you notice too? Like first off, they didn't weigh our bags, which should have been a red flag. But the way he kind of flung our bags right in front of us onto the belt.
Well,
And
we never do
normally
that.
normally the people that take our bags from us will put them on the belt. He just flung them. And I'm like, okay, they're not even getting on the plane yet, and he's flinging bags. So I'm surprised that our bags weren't damaged at all during the flight, which wouldn't surprise me.
Right.
When we landed, it took forever for our bags to start coming along the carousel.
So
And I was like,
long.
so are our bags in Boston, or did they forget?
Such a small airport and not a really long ways. It was a very long time.
Yeah, it was.
Like, it doesn't take anywhere near that long in Vegas or Seattle, and it's a much longer distance from the terminal to baggage claim.
Yep. Yeah, it was.
That was special.
It was quite the journey. It was quite the journey today, but we enjoyed our time in Las Vegas. We did stop at. We did go into MGM, not
the Grand, the other one.
Park MGM.
Yeah, Park MGM.
We went into Park MGM. We went through the little Italian eatery that they've got there at the front of it. We looked around that. We went into New York. Did we buy anything in New York?
Nope, we just wandered around the store a little bit because we had an hour and a half. Well, we had 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just kind of meander around.
And then I got my picture taken in front of T-Mobile by my lady friend here.
That's what I posted.
I don't intend to be wearing the Hawaiian shirts while we're in Disney because it's Disney, so Star Wars it is. I'll probably pick myself up a shirt while we're here. I just haven't found one yet that really I need.
We haven't been into any of the big stores.
No.
Yet, we have plenty of time. That'll be a good thing to do when it's really hot time of the day or the lots of people time of day.
The interesting thing too is so we left Las Vegas. It was 32 or 33 when we left. I'm talking Celsius. When we got here, it was 26, and you could tell. And the moist air here is so much easier for us.
We're so used to living in.
Soon as we stepped off the plane. We're in California. We're like, okay, that's the kind of air we're used to. In Las Vegas, I was starting to have the nosebleeds that I get from the dry air again.
My eyes water constantly in Vegas.
Yeah.
My eyes are good, and I can breathe again.
Yeah.
Yay, humidity.
So, we did the Astro Blasters today too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
we did that. You're right.
The Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we did run into a subscriber today who said that he's a Kraken fan and became a hockey fan through my channel. So I always appreciate that. That's always awesome. I do appreciate that. So that's happened already.
The bellman
one of the bell guys at the Aria recognized me too.
Yeah.
Next time out, I don't know that we're going to stay at an MGM property. One thing with the MGM apps. So I've talked a lot about the MGM apps and how I use them.
The My Vegas.
The perks are really kind of gone. The payouts now in the casinos. So I'd heard that they had really cheapened the payouts. They absolutely have. Those machines noticed it. Those machines are very, very, and I mean, I'm not saying that we made like a lot of money last time out.
No.
With our free play, but this time out, our free play was severely limited.
Yeah.
Even though we had the same amount of Vegas points. And the amount of money we won was less than half of what we won last year.
Yeah.
Well less than half.
With more money.
And so it was, it's really not worth it. And you used to get discounts on all the MGM properties.
Yeah, and
all the MGM stores.
You get buy one, get one free, and now it's buy one, get one half off.
Or 20% off.
Yeah.
It's not what it was. And so maybe next time out we'll try the Venetian, or we'll try Paris, or we'll try something completely different. Because that was not.
But the Aria is a really nice hotel.
The Aria is a beautiful hotel.
In a fantastic part of the Strip.
It is. I really like the room that we had. However, I think it would be fun to kind of try something else next time. So we do plan to come back to Las Vegas, but we're gonna do it different. So I did see a comment on the hockey channel today about, oh, this is great. Shannon posted these list videos for while he's on holiday, so he doesn't have to deal with the comments. I told her that before we left. And in part it's because, there's nothing really happening in the hockey world right now. This is the time of year where basically my videos, no matter what I'm putting out there, the view counts are way off. Like they're really, really low. So why not do list videos? They generate conversation. People generally will discuss the lists, whether they love them or hate them. And it's something they can get posted to the channel where I don't have to worry about, like if I did season previews, there could be trades, things could happen, and then that season preview goes live on the channel, and then this guy's a moron. He doesn't even know this guy got traded. This guy got signed. He's not even on the board. So that all gets done when I get home. But yeah, so that was actually kind of accurate. I think most people understand that lists are just whatever. They shouldn't be taken. Fun. It's just for fun. It's not a big deal.
People do.
There are
a select few.
There are some that really
take it personally.
Get angry.
You did not say
how dare you, sir? I say good day to your channel. I am finished with this.
Yes.
You have wronged me and my favorite players. Good day, sir. If they could glove slap me through the internet, they would. I'd be challenged to a duel. But yeah, so we're having a fun time. We're tired, but that happens every time we go on vacation. We soldier through it.
In.
Oh yeah, we walked 2.5 miles before we got on the plane this morning.
Most of it at the airport.
So I would think we've probably walked 7 miles.
Southwest is awesome.
I would think 7 miles.
Oh, I haven't even checked my phone.
We've walked today.
I'll have to check my phone.
I would think 7 miles. So that's why I don't worry about the treadmill. That's why I don't really worry about what I'm eating while I'm on holiday either, because I'm walking a lot. The name of the restaurant in Disney.
I don't know.
Galaxy Grill?
I was thinking it was Galaxy something.
Galaxy Grill, I think. But yeah, good cheeseburger, very good fries. I got you that drink, which is a pomegranate ginger ale lemonade.
Yeah.
And she really liked it.
The bottom was very sweet, so I couldn't.
Or cranberry. I'm not a cranberry fan, so it really wasn't my thing. But she liked it quite a bit. And I got a soda next time. I'm gonna have to say, can I get that without ice in it? Because over half the cup was ice. So, but I was really thirsty, and it was warm. It's supposed to be 29 here tomorrow, which again at home. It's 35 tomorrow,
which is crazy.
So that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That it is cooler here.
It used to be
than in Abbotsford.
We could go a few years without it getting to 30 degrees.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen anymore.
No, it's crazy. It is so hot. So I told my mom just to leave the air conditioners running. Yeah, because just leave them on. Because I don't want the cats frying downstairs. I already know I'm going to be dealing with some angry animals when I go home. I already know this. So make sure they're at least comfortable while they're angry at me and thinking about different ways they can avenge what's going on this week. So she's ready to pass out. At any rate, thank you guys for watching. I will say that this has been a very fun trip thus far. Even though the flight was an absolute gong show this afternoon. It was supposed to be this morning, but it became this afternoon. And so, yeah, we got here relatively safely. Plane didn't get nearly as high off the ground as it normally does, but, I mean, it's nice to still be able to see traffic while you're at cruising altitude. And, I mean... That was odd. At least then the pilot can see where he can make an emergency landing if he needs to, so there's that. And the pilot and the flight attendants were honestly, they had good spirits. They seemed fine. Our issue really is the policy of seating in Southwest just doesn't work. So anyways, thank you guys so much for your attention, for your time. It means a lot. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through and you're saying, that looks like the hockey guy, but why isn't he wearing hockey? There's a hockey hat, but the shirt seems to have Darth Vader on it. What is this madness? So hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through and you just saw that. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. We will talk to you again tomorrow.